So we're going to keep this intro short and sweet. This is going to be Like Today by Atmosphere, song number 2 on the Lucy Ford album. I didn't share this in the beginning one, but this is a good tidbit to share now. So the reason why the album is called Lucy Ford is because he named it after the two things that he loves in this world, which is Lucy, which is his baby mama at the time. He still thought he was in love with her, and his Ford Taurus. So Lucy Ford. That's where he got it from. Simple as that. Alright, let's get into this Like Today.
In tomorrow I see no promise.
And yesterday was like today.
Woke up, got up, near 11 o'clock, butt naked except I was wearing my socks. And that's cool, cause most of the time this floor is cold. Stand up and stretch, look around this mess. My place has been a cave since she left me. Make my way to the kitchen, start the coffee. Then dip to the bathroom, begin the triple S and wash the previous evening off me. Now out the shower, get dry, shove a Q-tip in my ear. Well, what do we have here? It appears as if a piece of me has got motivation. Ain't nothing wrong with a little morning masturbation. Fresh, dressed like 50 cents, clean and awake, now I'm ready to commence. Spark up the caffeine and nicotine binge, and that's pretty much the pattern of how the day begins. And I write for an hour, maybe half hour more. Then I put on my shoes and grab my key for the door. Put my headphones on for this world I ignore. Trek down the street towards the record store. Hey bro, how you doing? Anything new today? Man, how you been? It's the same old same again. Well then, I'll be gone friend, I'll see you around. And I'm out, destination uptown.
So far, I'm not going to break anything down because everything he says is pretty much at face value. He's just explaining his life, basically, a day in his life. So let's let him get back into explaining some more of the day of his life.
Same old same again. Well then, I'll be gone friend, I'll see you around. And I'm out, destination uptown. In the summertime, the women wear a lot of skin. And if I sit in one spot, I can take them all in. Sometimes I even talk to see if I can make one grin. And if not, it's cool, I ain't gonna take it personal. It's cool. From Ann Landers to Annie DeFranco to Orphan Annie, I love all women, but most of them just can't stand me. I don't know, maybe it's my hair or my clothes. Or maybe she noticed that you was digging in your nose. Either way, it's okay, I wasn't trying to get laid. I just wanted to say, I hope you have a great day. And then she stopped with a smile that began to blush. Here, take my number, call me up, I come over and make you lunch. I got up and headed down towards the bookstore to check the titles that my man Michael's got me looking for. My visit was short, cause I just couldn't feel that cat behind the counter acting like I'm here to steal. So
I am going to pause on that. That that my man Michael's got me looking for. So he's shouting out. He's not shouting out. He's actually talking about Michael's bookstore. He's talking about his friend Michael, which is probably just a made-up person, but he's using Michael as in Michael's bookstore because they follow you around like crazy if you were a kid or like whatever. He was, at this time, he looked like he was a hooligan a little bit. So I've been there. I used to get followed around. They used to like do codes at places. They'd call them over the intercom, and it'd always be like this aisle, and I'd look, and that's the aisle that I'm in. And then I'd be in another aisle, and they'd say this code again, and it'd be like that aisle. And it's like, I'm not stupid, guys. I know you're trying to say, watch me. So anyway, it wasn't cool, but I wasn't stealing things then. Not that I didn't ever steal anything in my life, but I wasn't stealing things at that point. And anyway, it's just, they were just profiling me, basically. And that's what he's talking about there. So, alright, let's step back into this, give it a real rewind. And
I just couldn't feel that cat behind the counter acting like I'm here to steal. So I dipped back out into a cloud of tattoos, pierced body parts and colorful hairdos. And I questioned, did Babylon resemble this? Are we getting any closer to the end of the list? A sensuous kiss placed on apocalypse. We teach them how to make a fist but not to resist. And I'm wondering, how do we find this position? But people are people and I still love them. The women. Onwards to the coffee shop, maybe muddies for a refill, and some sociological studies. See the junkies while they coexist with the sobers, all the bugging of eyeballs, the shrugging of shoulders. And that's when I saw her sipping the water. I wanna kiss her mom just for having this daughter. Excuse me, miss, I don't mean to come across strong, but I've been waiting a while and you've been taking too long. And she smiled and I began to blush. She asked if I'd like to go to the bathroom and make some love, and I got visions of us and the mirror getting steamed. And that's the very moment I woke up from the dream. Got up near 11 o'clock, butt naked except I was wearing my socks, and that's cool, cause most of the time this floor is cold. Stand up and stretch and look for my soul.
In tomorrow I see no promise, and yesterday was like today. In tomorrow I see no promise, and yesterday was like today. In tomorrow I see no promise, and yesterday was like today. In tomorrow I see no promise, and yesterday was like today.
Well, that was Like Today, guys. I hope you appreciated that. That one is on my list of it's probably like number 6 or 5 on my list of songs on it. Maybe 7. We'll go with 7 for now until I listen further. I might move it up, but I don't want to give it too much. But I did like this song because it told of like a life of just walking around, and it was kind of like how I used to live my life when I was around this age. A little bit younger than him, but that's how I spent my life, was biking around downtown and seeing people and people watching and that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm going to give you the peace symbol for we're out, but I'm going to be reviewing the next song on there, which is Tears for the Sheep, here in just a second. So I'll see you guys real soon.